Welcome to Shortcuts for Your Soul. My name is William Michael Forbes. I'm a spiritual medium, a channel, and an intuitive life coach. And today I have with me Master Saint Germain, and we'll be discussing freedom and letting go, which is always a good thing to do. Remember, if you're new to this channel, to strike that subscribe button, click on the notification bell, and remember to like this video. It does help get this out to a wider audience, the more people that give it a thumbs up. And today's meditation will be on that, letting go and freedom. Imagine that you could literally let go of anything inside you that feels like it is inhibiting you from being free. As a being of infinite potential, because that's what you are a being of infinite potential, which is why when you hold on to ideas or beliefs that are less representative of you than you are, then you will find yourself suffering. To believe that you have no value is a deception your mind is telling you. To believe that you are worthless is also not accurate understanding of who you are. That is why it would hurt so much to believe something that is not true about you. To believe that something is not true is going to cause you pain. So our meditation today will be very simple and sweet and easy and elegant, because that's the way we like to do things, as simple and easy as possible. Meditation. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Betsy. Meditation is not a complex or difficult skill to develop. There's 3 elements that you must understand in meditation that are very simple. 1, you have a physical vehicle, a body, that is designed to serve you. And that physical mechanism, when it is placed in a position like sitting down or lying down or relaxing, when you place your body into a position like that, you are placing it there very deliberately. It's simple. Now the body is placed, and now you can make it breathe the way you want it to breathe. Slowly and deeply you breathe air in, you release air out from the body. You drawing energy in, you're releasing with your breath. You're not just simply releasing air out of your body. You're releasing tension from your body. You're releasing thinking from your mind. Very simple. With your breath, you're drawing energy in, and you are releasing tension from your body and thinking from your mind. It is very simple. Your breath drawing energy in, and when you exhale, you are releasing tension from the body and thinking from the mind. Much the same way as you can hold something in your hand and you can let it go, so too when you draw your breath in, you can release thoughts and tension from that body. And when you understand that your assertion of will over your body, that you will have it sit or lie, that you have it breathe as you are instructing it to breathe, to tell it that you are releasing tension from the body, to tell the mind you are releasing thoughts from it. These are very simple choices that have very regenerative and accumulative effects on your biology and on your consciousness. For much of your consciousness is marred with the limiting ideas and conceptions and beliefs that you have in your mind about who you believe you think you are, and yet who you are as the consciousness that can assert will over the body, that it will be still, that it will be receptive to you, that you will release tension from it, that you will release thinking from your mind with your breathing. You can. That you begin to then assert your proper positioning over your body and your mind. Most people have it backwards and have their body and mind as something that's asserted or imposed upon who they are. And yet the reverse is the correct one, where you as awareness impose yourself upon your mind and your body in such a fashion as to liberate your creative energy, to articulate the expression of your being in this world as you would choose it to be, and not how you think you have to modify it to be in order to please or placate the desires or interpretations that other people might have for you in their mind. So we do this very simply. Meditation is very simple in its function. The challenge that any of you might face is in the consistent application of the simple process, so that your mind and your body become subservient or the servant of a mechanism for your awareness. They serve you rather than you trying to appease them. It's incessant desire for sweetness, it's incessant desire for pleasure. Not that we discriminate against pleasure, but that we discern carefully that the senses do not supersede the judgment and awareness that you as a consciousness have available to you. The available choices of your body are limited. The available choices for your awareness are infinite. The available considerations for your mind are limited. The available choices for your awareness are unlimited. And that distinction between yourself as awareness, and that distinction between yourself and your thoughts, and that distinction between yourself and your body is the most important distinction to make. And for those of you that are struggling with your mind, because we find that many of you struggle most with your mind, for those of you struggling with your mind, the recognition that thoughts are not the source of your identity, but are constructions or conceptions that you've acquired that constitute a perception of reality that may or may not be limiting you from being fully what you are capable of being in that physical form. And so we find ourselves at this place of understanding that meditation is simple assertion of your awareness over your thoughts and your body. And this assertion of awareness requires repetition and reapplication so that it becomes a natural extension of what you are. In other words, you do not have to think about what thoughts to not think. You will just know not to think that thought. That you have a choice. You can turn your attention away from a thought, turn the other cheek away from thoughts that do not support nor sustain the full measure of who you are. Thoughts of I'm not good enough, or thoughts that I can't do this right, or thoughts of any nature that would diminish the limitless potential that you are, have no place in the architecture of your mind and your body. They will interfere with the limitless potential you came here to articulate. To train your mind, to train your body from the perspective of what you are as a being, as awareness, is the goal of meditation. To articulate and train your awareness to recognize that it alters and changes mind and matter, that mind and matter do not alter and change you. For aren't you an extension of an infinite creator that loves you? Are you not? Of course you are. So you must make your mind and your body a representation of that love that is what you are, the limitless potential that you are, to reshape your mind. And in the reshaping of your mind, you will begin to coordinate and reorganize the type of emotions or energy that is functioning in that biological system. Once you make that distinction between your awareness and your thoughts and your body consistently enough, and you recognize this thought is not who I am, this emotion is not who I am, as you recognize that more consciously, you liberate yourself from subjectivity to them. And We have seen this many times where people have come to us in very dire emotional conditions, and simply by having them breathe and release those emotions from their awareness, you'd be surprised at how often they open their eyes and say, that was very easy, because it is. The discipline required is that of keeping your attention carefully upon those ideas and information that will sustain you most efficiently in articulating your limitlessness. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Danielle. Yes, releasing thoughts. Hello, Patricia, Sunny, Margaret. Hi, Tanya, Drusilla. The meditation day will be very, very simple. Hello, Allison. Hello, Faradiba. Hello, Jana. The articulation of your mind and body can only be articulated from perspective of awareness. Your mind and body cannot articulate or alter or change themselves. They must be acted upon either by your awareness or by an external stimulation that will affect your mind and body. But your mind and body in and of themselves cannot affect change. They require you being aware in order to affect that change. Many of you find yourself caught up in your thoughts or caught up in your body as if that is the sole source of your identity, of who you are, but it is not. Your body and mind are the medium through which you express your being, and the identity of your being is not the same as the identity of the personality that you may label yourself as, whether you call yourself Peter, Paul, or Mary, or George. It does not matter. The identity of the mind and body is not the same as the identity of that which you are as awareness. From that perspective of awareness, you can articulate and undo information, change, and alter experiences as they impacted you in the past, so that they will not have a detrimental effect upon you anymore. So that you can begin to deliberately articulate changes in the mental apparatus, which in turn re-articulates the expression of the physical apparatus. In other words, the relationship between your awareness to your mind is the same as the relationship between your mind and your body. And your ability to become aware of that fact puts you in the position to identify, am I in these thoughts that do not serve me? Then who am I? I can change these thoughts as awareness. As that consciousness begins to be cultivated deliberately, you liberate yourself from subjectivity to the personality that you have acquired from this world, and in many cases, not so consciously or willingly. It took some effort to get you to stop believing in yourself. It will take an equal amount of effort, but far less time, to get you back into the position where you can fully believe, respect, honor, and trust the being that you are, for the essential nature of what you are is love. That is what you are. Whether you recognize that or not, love is what you are. It's something that you can put through the body. A lot of people say to us, why all these terrible things going on in the world? Is because there are many people that believe that what is going on in their mind and their body is more real than their capacity to transcend it. And in today's meditation, we hope to give you a sense of freedom, a sense of freedom, a sense of letting go of this self that you think is who you are, these collage of acquired thoughts that have spanned this lifetime and many others that make this cornucopia of confusion in some of your minds. But once you are liberated from that, you will find yourself in a very different state of being, one that is more natural and conducive not only to who you are, but is more natural to the well-being of both mind and body, and what you will offer to the world, and what you will receive from the world. For what you have within you in this mechanism determines the conditions of experience that you find yourself in this physical dimension. And my goal here today with this one is to get you to a sense of freedom, a sense of that you can let go of your suffering, that you can Experience the freedom that comes with not having fear. Experience the freedom that comes with not having confusion. Experiencing the freedom that comes with the awareness that you get to choose what your mind will think or not think, that you get to choose how your thoughts of one quality or another will affect and impact the conditions of your biology. Very simple. We shall engage in a few questions. Hi there. Hello, Nancy. Yes, it does. Hi, Tanya. Hello, Magnet. So we will take a few questions before we begin, but we want you to understand that the concept of freedom is not as you have been taught to believe it is in the world. The concept of freedom is to not be bound or confined to thoughts, ideas, or beliefs that restrict or inhibit the limitless potential that you are. Such emotions like anger, or guilt, or fear, or shame, or disappointment, these are emotions that can limit you into ideas of energy that say, I am stuck with this. This is all it is. Those emotional energies often restrict your limitless potential. And the goal of this meditative process today is to introduce some of you, and for those of you that are more familiar with the work that we've done, will experience a greater sense of that letting go, that sense of freedom that is natural and innate to what you are as a consciousness that is expressing and experiencing through this condition of this dimension you call time, space, and matter. And remember, time, space, and matter are contingent upon the interactions of consciousness with the elements of matter from one state of being to another, from the invisible to the visible. Wow, thank you so much. Question from Betsy to her team of guides. What would you most like me to know? The value of play, the value of a smile when you require it, the value of play and the value of a smile when you require it. Like a wound on a hand, you know when to apply something to the wound. When you find yourself encountering those situations as you have been lately, to know when to apply a smile. Yes. Wow. Thank you. Thank you for the question, Betsy. Question from Nancy. I want to help humanity. Any message to help me to be of service? Yes, to align yourself back to that which you in all consciousness truly are, to remove yourself from the uncertainty that you find that faces you every day, to be able to detach yourself from that and align yourself to that which is not that. You will find you'll be able to articulate a different expression of your being into this condition of matter. You see, the mind and body that you inhabit are not who you are. They're merely instruments of your expression. To recognize that you get to bring into the instrument what it is you wish to see played out into this world, and to remove from this instrument anything within it that is resistant to it. And by it, I mean that which you would choose to bring into this world to articulate as your expression. The experience that you will receive today, if you leverage the sensation of freedom from your own thoughts, of freedom from the interpretation of what the world is telling you life is supposed to be, to articulate your awareness to what you are, this will be quite the wake-up call for you then. A question from Sunny. Can I request? I love that. Well, there was something there and it vanished. Isn't that funny how that works? Question from Sunny. Asking for guidance on the relationship I have with my husband, who's not spiritually awake yet. Thank you. Any message from his team? I'm getting lots of giggling here. What they're saying is he is there for you to awaken, more so than for you there to awaken him. The judgment that you hold upon him restricts you from reaping the full benefit of what it is he is doing to serve your spiritual evolution. For this is the reason you have chosen to be with this one, to liberate yourself in the pathway of your spiritual evolution. The density that you perceive him to be, in your judgment you hold yourself to that. In your judgment of him and his non-spiritual nature, do you limit and restrict the full measure and expression of your own. In one sense, you might say he is more spiritually aware in the process than you are. Not that he is cognizant of that fact, but the very nature of his actions facilitates a greater awareness and awakening for you. And is not that an enlightened gift to offer another than to awaken more to their higher potential? Wow. Thank you. Great question. Great question, Sonny. Question from Tanya. I have an electric fire burning me up from inside, and visions are flying in front of my inner eyes so fast I can't make sense of them. How do I slow this down so I can grasp some meaning? You must understand that there is an infinite and limitless flow of potentials, ideas, considerations that is available to every single conscious and sentient being that is aware that they are aware. What you really need to understand is what is relevant from that flow for you. What is relevant from that flow for you, to become cognizant of what is pertinent to your vibrational expression here. So you may sit with that flow and watch it. And when you feel something in that flow captures your attention and you go, yes, that feels like something that I connect to, then be willing to dip into the flow and give your attention to that. Or you may sit simply on the shores of observation and watch the flow go by you. But if you're seeking the relevant guidance that you are asking for, then you can simply become aware of what it is that captures your excitement, your awareness. What captures your excitement of your awareness? What captures your excitement? This will be more in alignment to the journey that you have chosen. Be willing to do this. Be willing to do this. Question from Jana. What is my spirit animal and its message? I did see a wild lizard yesterday. Thank you. Yeah. The message is to not, yes. They're saying that the nature of the message is to recognize, yes, to not move around quite so fast, to be more deliberate in your movements. Know when to be still, know when to move forward, know when to withdraw. Yes. But be more deliberate in your actions. Yes. Thank you. I will take a couple more questions and we'll begin the meditation. A question from Margaret. Do souls have male-female tendencies? Can a female energy incarnate in a male body and vice versa? Now, the soul is, he's saying, there's one thing I'm thinking, Master St. Germain is saying, The soul is whatever it should decide it wishes to be in manifestation. Whether it chooses to be in harmony with the form it assumes is up to it. You may choose to accept the form as you see it. Whether it is male or female is not the point. The point is, what is the creative expression that you choose to articulate through that form? What do you feel more in alignment with expressing through that form? You may choose to be either male or female in matter, time, and space, but the nature of what you are is without limit. You are as soul without limit. You may be undefined in consciousness, but in matter you will be defined. And you are free to accept the definition of that form or alter it, as many of you have been doing. But there's certain delight and excitement in taking responsibility for where you are, as opposed to trying to get to where you are not. Matter tends to organize itself around what you are as an energy, what you are as a being, more so than it does around the body or mind. Great question. Thank you so much. You're welcome. A question from Bogumila. Can I have a blessing and healing to my right breast? I was told that is cancer and I'm scared. Absolutely. I'm just calling in Archangel Raphael right now for you, Bogumila, and other ascended beings that are here for the healing. The conditions of love need to be manifest. Your fear has no place in the healing that you seek. Place your hands deliberately over this wondrous creation. Be willing to extend your love and your gratitude into this beautiful expression. Can you do this? Can you leave your fear behind? Leave your fear behind and extend your love and gratitude to this which would receive it. For that which would seem to bear witness to possible suffering is merely a simple call for an extension of your love into it. Does not a child that is suffering call for love? Well, why would you see any part of your physical anatomy or any part of any cell in your body as less deserving of your love? Because something does not please you in your body, you think it should not receive your love? So this instrument calls you to love. Do not let the interpretations of others to inhibit the limitless potential of your love and its effect on matter. Can you not articulate your hand to open and close? Well, you may articulate your breast to heal with equal love and delight, but do not let your consciousness harbor fear in the process of this, for fear gives birth to its own children as love gives birth to its own. Relinquish your fear. Relinquish your fear. Yes. So they're directing love and healing energy into that breast. And remember, any dysfunction in the body, anything that appears not right, isn't because it's not right. One of the things I love about A Course in Miracles is the statement, nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. And the secondary statement to that is, any and all human interactions is either a call for love or an extension of love. And that's true for every cell in your body. Every part of your body is either calling for love or giving love, radiating love or needing love. Every cell in your body. And if you're experiencing cells like that in your body that are in dysfunction, it's because they need your love. Give your love, not your fear. Give your love, not your fear, to that part. Yes. Yeah, they're just saying they'll continue to transmit that energy for the duration of this meeting, but their profound wish is that you align to the vibration of love and have nothing but love for that. Give love to that part of your body so that it changes its frequency. Your love will alter its frequency. Wow, thank you so much. Well, just scrolling through this. Question from Tanya. I've been so tired lately. Am I shifting within? I'm so fatigued. No desire to do anything. Yeah, there's a lot of ascension symptoms. Again, meditation is key. So many people are resistant to the higher vibrational frequencies, and they're so receptive to the lower vibrational frequencies. There's so much fear being propagated into people's consciousness now that it's fatiguing them. You know, you continually under threat of your life all the time. Viruses, and it's nonsense. It's complete nonsense to be living in fear and expect your body to be vibrant and vital. So get into that place of vitality and vibrancy with your body. Relinquish the fear, relinquish your attachment to what this world is telling you you're supposed to be, and be what you are. Be what you are, which is limitless and wondrous and beautiful. Be what you are, and you will find that fatigue will go very quickly. Yes, I'm just also practical things you can do with that fatigue. If you find yourself feeling fatigued, drink more water. You know, when you find fatigue, drink water. Water is an electrical conductor. So many people are chronically dehydrated, or they drink coffee. You know, one of the most addictive substances on the planet, coffee. You know, and they drink tons of coffee because their body's thirsty, and they're drinking coffee, which is diuretic, which causes the body to release liquids, and now they get more dehydrated. People don't realize the damaging effects of caffeine on the human body. And of course, the coffee industry will give you 5 million reasons why it's really good for you, right? Anyway, enough of that. I understand, thank you. Question from ZB, and then we're going to begin the meditation. I have been slowly releasing and transmuting my negative energy while things on the physical plane only seem to get worse. It makes holding on to my feeling harder. Any advice from anyone? Absolutely. I got, this is your guardian angel. He's trying to get you to embody the feeling, of vitality, of love, to bring that feeling into your body, to embody it. You know, you can do that. You can bring a vibrational feeling into the body, vitality and joy. And you can bring that new energy into the body. And you'll know if you're bringing it in because your body will feel different. They're doing that with you right now. If you can literally draw vitality and joy into your body, draw it in. You're a sentient soul. Draw that energy into the body, vitality, right? Draw it in, and watch what happens. Feel it. Yes. They're asking me to tell you to do that. Question for her. Thank you for that super chat for her, Diba. She's asking, I still keep seeing palindromes. Could they please tell me what it is I need to go back to and transform? Also, are we as humanity going to make the window of opportunity to enter into the heart-centered consciousness by June the 10th? Well, there's actually, from what we've been told, a 22-year window of humanity. It's not a short time frame. It's not June 10th. There's a very clear 22-year window that we've been told is unfolding, where humanity has an opportunity to realign itself to love and break itself away from the subjectivity to fear, which we as a society have have to cultivate. We have to actually train ourselves to relinquish fear and engage love. We have to actually embody it as a society, as individuals. And we're so far away from that right now. You know, you look at people believing that the God-given air around us is going to kill us. That's nonsense, right? But it's a belief, and it's a belief that works. So one way or another, if people believe they're going to get killed from the virus will kill them, even if they're getting a vaccination that tells them that the virus that's going to cure the virus. Well, the vaccination contains the virus. So humanity, if any actions are driven from fear, then the result will be suffering. Any actions driven by love, the result will be love. It's very simple. It's very simple. It's not complex. All right. Each to their own. Thank you for that super chat, Bogumil. I appreciate it. Thank you. How can I give that love? Think positive or what else? Yes. The approximation, love, I don't care where you are on this planet, if I ask you to consider what a vibration of love feels like for you, if you could consider it, if you felt love, how would it feel right now? The very nature of considering that, you will align yourself to an approximation of what love is for you as an awareness. And then when you feel that energy, breathe it into your body. Breathe it into the breast. Breathe it into the legs, the arms. Breathe that vibration in. The breathing isn't just about drawing in oxygen, although oxygen is very beneficial for the body and helps remove free radicals and help promote health of the body. The intention, your breath, you're bringing an intention of energy into the body that's not physical. A vibration of love as you feel it with your awareness to be. What does love feel like for you as an awareness? And then to bring that into your body and to bring it in and to keep bringing it in, using your breath to draw it in. You'll feel it in literally less than 30 seconds. You'll feel the change in your body just from drawing in love, right? People don't realize that we can do that. Yeah, I know. We'll get to that in a moment. Okay. So guys, we're going to get into meditation. And then after the meditation, we'll take a couple more questions and answers, and then we will see you on Monday for Shortcuts to Your Soul. But the meditation is very simple. It's on freedom and letting go. It's going to be very simple. As Master St. Germain was saying earlier, the simple mechanisms for meditation are simple. Sit your body down or lie your body down. Be willing to let go of thoughts and emotions that don't serve you. And you're going to use your breath to do that. You use your breath. Your breath is an assertion of your divinity over the matter of your body. And so when you breathe and you release, you're literally releasing stress and tension from the physical mechanism. When you're breathing and exhaling, you're releasing physical stress from the mechanism of your body. That's what you're doing. You're releasing with your breath, your intentional breath. You're releasing stress from your physical mechanism. And then the next part of breathing is to then release the mechanisms of thought from your mind. To release thought from your mind using your breath. Because the body and mind are very close together, like yin and yang. They're very close together. And so when you draw a breath in and release tension from the body, you're simultaneously able to release thoughts from your mind. For some of you that have not done this before, the level of difficulty will be somewhat different because you believe that your mind and your body and your thoughts are more real than you are. You think your thoughts are real, but they are simply thoughts that you can articulate changes in. So the nature of your breath is very important in the process of liberating yourself, becoming more free, and letting go of old thoughts. This is the process of breathing is the most simple of mechanisms to understand, that you breathe in and you exhale to release stress and tension from your body, and you give your body your permission. You give it your permission to relax. You give it permission to relax. Because you can give your body permission to lift an arm. You can give your body permission to lower the arm. You can give your body permission to raise the head up. You can give your body permission to let the head go forward. The same is true. You can give your body permission to relax, to let all the muscles relax and let go. You can give your body permission to do that. And sometimes your body may say, well, I don't want to do that. And you say, no, I'm going to let you do that anyway. And you use your breath to have the body relax. This is a mechanism, your breath, that you as the awareness that inhabits that body can utilize deliberately to breathe, to exhale, knowing that you are deliberately releasing tension and stress from the body. This is the first part of letting go. It is the first part of discovering freedom. For when you release tension and stress from the body and you release thoughts from the mind, you'll begin to feel freedom which is not having yourself captured by certain thoughts or fears or beliefs or ideas. Freedom is being free. It is not being captured or cultivated by worries or fears or anxieties or sadness from the past. Being free is being here and now in this present moment, able to have that body that you're in become still and quiet. So please take a breath with us now. Breathe in. And as you exhale, give that body complete and total permission to relax. Give all that body permission to relax, all the muscles, permission to relax. That causes them to release tension and stress from the biology. And draw in another deep breath. Into that body. And as you exhale, deliberately release tension and stress from the body. Give it your conscious permission to let go, to relax, to turn loose to your awareness, to just let all those muscles turn loose, to relax, to become receptive to your awareness. Continue to breathe, drawing in new energy. And as you exhale, releasing tension and stress from that body, letting all the muscles relax. And we'll do one more breath like this to draw new energy into the body. And as you exhale, beginning to release more stress and tension from the body, giving all the muscles permission to let go, to turn loose, to become receptive to your awareness. And just feeling and allowing and giving permission to your body to let go and to relax. If it seems to get a little restless, simply breathe into that restlessness and give that restlessness permission to release, to let go, to turn loose. Always using your breath to release, to let go, drawing in new energy. Releasing tension and stress from all the muscles and nerves and organs and glands of that mechanism. Consciously giving your body permission to stay relaxed and receptive to your awareness. And now we do the same process with your mind. You breathe into your mind. You breathe into the place of your mind where there are thoughts and memories and future considerations. You breathe into here. You breathe new energy into your mind. And as you exhale, you release thoughts from your mind. You release thoughts from your mind and from your body as you exhale now. And breathing into your mind again, drawing in new energy into your mind. And as you exhale, releasing thought, emotion, memory from your mind as you exhale. Again, drawing another breath into your mind of new energy into your mind. And as you exhale, releasing and letting go of all thought, all memory, letting your mind become still and quiet as you release thought, memory, and emotion with your exhale. And feel now, from this perspective of awareness, feel the difference in how you perceive your mind and body at this moment. And then draw another breath of new energy into both your mind and body. And as you exhale, aligning your mind and body in the stillness that follows the release of your breath. Pay attention to the stillness, and to the stillness, think the following thought. Thank you for being a part of my mind and my body. Breathe that stillness into the mind and body. Flood your mind and body with the sensation of stillness to the degree that you perceive it. And as you exhale, allow the stillness to fill every molecule of your body and mind, and just be aware of how you experience the shift in your body and mind at this time and to this degree. If you choose to utilize this process repeatedly, you will soon retrain your body and your thoughts to be the spacious vessel that you as a limitless soul require it to be to articulate the limitless potential that you are through it. To get your mind and your body open and receptive to your awareness, so that it will be easier for you to bring vibrational qualities of your soul, such as love and compassion and playfulness and joy and curiosity, into this dimension, to also bring inspirational ideas into a space that can now receive them. Please articulate your awareness of this so that others might know of your experience, for you are a teacher of what you are experiencing at this moment. So be willing to apply this to re-educate your own mind and your own body into the limitless space that is necessary for you to articulate creatively what you would desire into this world. For if you have limiting ideas and limiting thoughts, they do not provide a space for anything beyond themselves until you release them. In much the same way as you can open and close your hand, you may also articulate the release of thoughts and memories from your mind. You may articulate the release of stress and fear from the body, simply through the act of utilizing your breath consciously and deliberately. For the body in and of itself, the mind in and of itself, cannot articulate change without being acted upon by either your awareness or a medium outside of that awareness, such as the world around you, can alter and influence the process of mind and body. So you are free to do this now, and we encourage you to apply this. It is the simplicity of it that makes it so effective, and your experience of change to whatever degree that you have allowed it today, because you must give permission to your mind to be still. You must give permission to your body for it to be still and teach it to be that way. You will find great strides can unfold in your personal evolution and help you to move away from the limitations of your existing personality to rebuild a self into the mind and body that best represents who you are as a limitless potential of creation. Thank you, Master Saint Germain. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We'll take a few more questions. Thank you. Yes. Remember, emotion is literally energy in motion. The excitement of a child. You watch a child when they get excited, their body reacts because of the energy. The body reacts to the energy. And different qualities of energy or emotion affect matter very differently. The emotional expression of disappointment or sadness or fear causes the body to articulate that energy in a very particular way. It gives information and instruction to cells and nerves and organs. Certain emotions act as a form of instruction to every cell. So when you go into an emotion of joy and bliss and happiness and gratitude, the cells in your body that receive that energy will take on a different expression that represents that quality of energy or emotion. Remember that. Okay, just a moment. I will. Thank you. Faradiba, thank you for that super chat. It's asking me how may I use the palindromes that keep coming to me several times a day. One above, one below, one before, and one after, one within. To feel the energetic articulation of this will give you the energetic matrix necessary for facilitating the creation that you have selected to embody. Yes. They're saying particularly make certain that one sits very specific in the center, what they call the heart chakra or energy center, to articulate it precisely in there. The one above should be about, they're saying 18 inches above, to hold that image there, and one in front, one behind, 3 feet in front, 3 feet behind, and one below the feet, the energy of it below the feet, 18 inches below the feet. Yes. To sit in that. Metatron stepping in here, he's saying you'll spontaneously move into the Merkaba, and you'll find that, thank you, sorry, somebody's touching me, and you'll find that, yes, yeah, so you'll find that very interesting. Yeah, Metatron saying you'll go spontaneously into the Merkaba. Thank you, Faradiba, appreciate that. Got time enough for 2 more questions. Yes, wonderful. Thank you. You're welcome. Remember the nature of what you are. You are not a physical body. You are expressing through a physical medium. You are not that collection of thoughts That is just information that is stored in your physical medium that causes energy to orchestrate itself in very precise ways. The moment you begin to alter or change the content of mind, you alter the qualities of energy that work through it, which in turn affect and alter the conditions of matter. Vibrations of love consistently maintained and sustained will produce very precise results, as will a vibration of fear consistently maintained and sustained will produce very different expressions in matter as you understand it. My goal in coming to this one today was to simply offer you the simplest process for rearticulating your mind and body to a positioning where they are more favorable to your expression as a soul in this physical realm. I want to wish all of you much love and gratitude. Thank you, Master Saint Germain. I want to thank all of you for coming by today. Also, for those of you that are not aware of it, if you want to be participants in our upcoming mediumship courses, which begin in late August, you can go to my website, williammichaelforbes.com, and read about our Mediumship 101, 102, 103 program that begin in August, and you can register there for the courses or classes. Also, on next week, I will be having a special announcement that I'm going to make to all of my subscribers and my Patreons. Well, my Patreons will get the message on Monday when we do the Patreon live event with my patrons. But there's going to be a special meditation week we're going to be doing in about a month and a half, and I'll look forward to doing that with you and giving you all the details as they get given to us. I want to say much love to everybody. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, right? And click the notification bell so you'll know that when we come live on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Saturday for the meditation. Have yourselves a wonderful and a joyful weekend, everybody. Much love. Bye-bye.